okay, so on Wednesday, the weekend before, I was like, I don't want to go to the retreat. I'm going into school in the fall for my bachelor's degree, and I was like, there's too much to do. And then I was like, I don't really have any money because I just spent a ridiculous amount of money for Costa Rica, and I was like, I don't even know if I want to go on that. I don't know, all of it was so overwhelming. And so like after Bible study, Havala and I were talking for like 45 minutes, and it was like, I knew that I was supposed to pray about school because I knew that I hadn't given it to God. Like, I prayed about it, but like just so I could say that I did and people wouldn't bug me about it. And then, so then, like, as I was going home, I was like, I really need to do it. And I was like trying to come up with like every reason, like, okay, like if he didn't let me go to school this fall, then like, I don't know, I was just coming up with like stupid excuses to not like pray about it. But then I woke up the next morning, and like if you have the Holy Spirit inside you, he will make you convicted and you'll feel it. And so I felt awful. And then so I was praying about it, and then I don't know, I just felt peace about it. And so at the retreat, Brandon's message, it was so uncomfortable. And like I have listened to him like for 2.5 years, and that was the hardest message that I've ever sat through. And it was so good, and it was so timely, just because like on Tuesday, I was like, I talked about you like that to you on Tuesday. And so like there's always two sets of people that will be upset with me, whether or not like I choose to do more ministry or I choose to work more, but I serve God. And so like as long as I'm focusing on him, and even though there will always be two sets of people, he should be the only one that I'm concerned about. And so like the reason why it was hard for me to listen to him was because when I was nervous, whenever I got there, because I didn't want to be there, because he asked me. But then just like listening to him, I was like, that's me. And because like, since I don't, like, I don't know, I wasn't prepared for this at all. But I'm sorry. But through like the past few months, I've realized like I've suppressed so much feelings and emotions, like, oh, I'm not supposed to feel hurt, or like this isn't supposed to be hard. So I won't, like I'll say that I deal with it, but then it just keeps coming back, and then it hurts even more. And then like I'll just be crying with Havala for an hour, and then it's just like, it's worse whenever I don't just give it to him. And so then on Saturday morning, whenever Eric was preaching, he was like talking about Lot and how God just burned his place down, and was like, okay, so I could either give it to him and just like he could take everything away, take the 60 whatever credit hours that I've already done and use it, or for something. And I'm like, I don't know. I was like going through all of it, and so, but I did pray about it, and like I prayed about it with Rachel, and then afterwards I prayed about it myself. So it like I have a lot of peace about it, and even though I don't know, I can just have a different perspective of it, of like how I'm supposed to be with Jesus, and I'm supposed to be honest with him because he loves me, and like I don't always have to be okay, if that makes sense. I don't know. Am I done?
So some backstory that some of you might not have picked up on is that Madi is in school. Madi probably doesn't, I won't say that she doesn't love school, okay? But she knows she's got an objective in mind, and so she's been going to school, and she's been taking more credit hours than what she's wanted to, and there's been lots of things. The two sides that she's talking about is like, sometimes her parents aren't a huge fan of how much she's doing in ministry. And then when her parents pull her the other direction, she's like caught in between, because then she knows that she's supposed to be doing ministry and she's not sure if she's letting people down. And so she's concerned about what people think about her. And what she's telling you is that she doesn't have to have answers. And she doesn't have to please everyone. She needs to serve the Lord. And she needs to be okay when things don't fall out the way that they're supposed to. And let me tell you this. For her to say that is a huge decision that she's made in her heart and her mind. And so I'm really thankful that God showed you that, and I'm thankful that you shared that with us today. I love you.
Love you.
Okay.